Hey guys, so today I'm doing a new series on my channel called From Pinterest to Table. This is where I'll share with you guys some Pinterest recipes that I've either tried or will be experimenting to try with you guys on my channel, and kind of sharing with you guys of what I think of the Pinterest recipes that I have found. Today's recipe is from Cooking Classy. I'll leave the link to the Pinterest blog down below, but this is her slow cooker chili. It is about 10 degrees outside here in North Carolina, and I figured what better way to have a chili going in the slow cooker. It's about noon. It takes about 6 hours to make, so I'm actually going to start it now. And I have all the ingredients lined up in front of me, so let's see what is in this baby. So like I said, I have tried this recipe out before. It is in my recipe book. I love this recipe. It's tried and true, but I do switch some things up a little bit. So what you'll need is some olive oil. She recommends 2 pounds of lean ground beef. I only get 1 pound of the ground beef, and then I add in some chicken breast as well. My husband loves chicken chili, and I love the ground beef, so this is a good way that we both have chicken and ground beef for the chili, so it's a compromise. Then you'll need 1 yellow onion, 2 cans of diced tomatoes with green chilies. I get the Rotel kind. You need 3 8-ounce cans of the tomato sauce, so I have them right here. You'll need a little bit of cocoa powder. Some other spices you'll need is cumin, chili powder, paprika, as well as salt and pepper. She also asked for coriander, but we do not like it, so we opt out for that. Then you'll need 2 kind of things of beans. We have a light red kidney bean and a dark red kidney bean. You also need a little bit of sugar as well as cocoa powder, if I didn't already say that. And then to top it off at the end, we have sour cream and cheddar Monterey Jack kind of sprinkled, put on the top, and I'll also be making a corn bread with the corn muffin mix from Jiffy. But she does ask for 3 cloves of garlic powder, 3 cloves of garlic, but my husband hates garlic, so I just buy the garlic powder instead. So basically, we're going to heat up right now olive oil with the chopped up onion, and then we're gonna put that into the slow cooker, and then we're going to brown the ground beef and then put everything into the slow cooker. So I'll share with you guys kind of the steps to making this. So we're turning this just to medium-high heat right now. I have my non-stick skillet out, and we just need a little bit of olive oil. So it says just about a tablespoon, so we're just gonna eyeball it. That should be good. So now I'm going to dice up the onion. This is where you would add your garlic, but we're just going to add a little bit of garlic powder to pan for some seasoning. And then we're gonna pour this straight into the crock pot. Now that the onions are in the bottom of the crock pot, we are going to cook up our beef. So we are going to brown this beef, and then we're gonna drain the fat. Only keep 2 tablespoons for the crock pot. You can see while the beef is browning, I did cut up and put in my raw chicken. It's perfectly fine to put raw chicken into your crock pot dish with the ground beef. The ground beef just needs to be browned, so that's why I put the chicken in and then the ground beef to kind of warm it up. So this is still browning, so hopefully it'll be done soon. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the ground beef into the crock pot, and I'm gonna put all the rest of these ingredients in as well. So you'll see what it looks like when everything is in it. I'm not gonna show you guys like me putting a tablespoon in a can of beans and stuff in here. But yep, I will put these in, and I will check back with you in a minute. Okay, so what I added was those diced tomatoes with green chili, added the browned ground beef. I added the tomato sauce. Then I added my spices, the cocoa powder, chili powder, cumin, garlic powder, paprika, and some sugar and some water. So that's all I added. The beans go in after it's been cooked for about 5 to 6 hours. So we're right now going to just mix this up. Stir it a little bit, get everything all nice and seasoned, and we're going to cook this on low for 5 to 6 hours. So this is the chili after I've stirred it up. You can see I didn't cut up the chicken breast. It'll be just fine. I'll show you guys how I do it later, but we're just gonna close this. I'm going to do low for 8 hours, but I'm gonna set my phone for 6 hours. So it's been about 5 hours. So let's see what this baby looks like. Looks good. I'll probably stir this up a little bit and keep it cooking for about 30 more minutes. Okay, so hubby is on their way home and it did say for 5 to 6 hours. It's about 5 hours and 20 minutes. So this is what it looks like right now. What I'm gonna do, to set this down, is take 2 big forks and we're going to shred the chicken that is in there just so it's smaller bite-sized pieces. And I have, as you can see, my oven preheating. Over here is my cornbread that I will put in. It takes about 10 to 20 minutes. So we are getting down to the wire. I'm going to shred this chicken and then put in the beans. I do believe you have to rinse them. Yeah, drain and rinse the beans before pouring them in. So I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like before, right when I put the beans in, and then you cook it for about 10 minutes. Okay, so I have both the beans poured in here. We're just gonna give this a stir. You can see that I did shred the chicken. There might be a couple of bigger pieces of chicken than others, but that's just kind of what happens when you fork the chicken. So that is it mixed up. We're going to just cook this for about 10 minutes, or I'm pretty much going to cook until my husband gets home. So I'm going to cover this up and keep cooking it. And we have about 7 to 17 more minutes left. These boys are getting hungry as well. We have Copper and Todd, a little fox and the hound kind of thing, but they are both wanting some dinner. It's about 5:46 and they are hungry on the dot, that's for sure. Right, Todd? Right, Todd? Preston, yep. Okay guys, so the chili is all done. We are just going to serve ourselves. Put that cheddar Monterey Jack in it, and there's our cornbread. We're just gonna cut that up, and I'll show you guys the finished product. But that is the first video for From Pinterest to Table. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We really love this chili recipe. It is so yummy. And I know I like make some additions or change some things around for the recipe, but that is what works best for me and my husband. And no recipe honestly can you can match it perfectly, I guess is the best way I could say it. But this was a really good one. I definitely will leave the link down below for you guys who are interested in making this. It is so yummy, perfect for a cold day. Today the Falcons are in the playoffs, and yeah, so we're gonna have some chili, cold weather, maybe a fire, and watch some Falcons in the playoffs. Super excited. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more videos, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye.